Welcome to episode 2 of the rebuild of my layout. So what I have right now is all the track laid out. I have not attached it to the board yet. Spent a lot of time changing some of the original planning, added another inner loop. It's just for ease of use and location. So I like my milk cars, and I wanted to have more than one, but I'm limited by reach, so I only have one on there. Now getting ready to wire down, and this time, because I run both the MTH and the Lionel. You have the ZWL and the Z4000, which I actually like that transformer the best. But for my DCS, I have those to wire up, and I did get the new base 3 module for the Lionel, even with my older base 2. Because of length and where the ground attachments were, I used to have signal loss in the back, especially by the bridge. So to overcome that this time, I've done a couple of extra precautions. Last night I spent a lot of time wiring up a whole bunch of lock-ons, and I'm going to have a lock-on every 4 track sections. And another thing that always led to signal loss are the remote tracks. So this time what I've done, especially when you have 2 remote tracks next to each other, these connections are never as strong as the rest of the tubular connections. So these are all direct wired underneath as well. So what you do is this connection right here goes directly to a ground rail, and these connections here are right to the center rail. So I soldered a line of wire to those locations from there, jumped it to here, and that's what these 2 wires are, and it's same thing for here. So these are acting as a track clip, and will overcome the loose connections that always plague these remote switches. So once my next step, and what my plan is for today, is to get the outside loop all wired in and secured down in place. And as I do that, I will stick rubber railroad ties between the track sections, and hopefully by the end of today I'll have a train running around on the outside rail, and then I'll progress to the interior. All the accessories that are on the table now, in some way or another, have a connection to the track, so that's why they're mounted there. There is one exception, obviously. The sawmill doesn't have any direct connection, but because it's odd size, I'm trying to figure out where that's going to land. It's either going to stay where it is, or it's going to go down into this section. So we'll see what the progress is for today, and see what the next video brings. Here's the next layout update. So spent most of this time rewiring for the transformers in the new location. Mounted the switch controls. A lot of space saved there. I went from 14 switches to 6. So and just trying to get organized under the table. As far as the top goes, I have the outside loop wired, and I have a New York Central Hudson. Alright, next round of progress has been made. I've wired in the second loop, so now I have 2 loops running. The interior loop that I'm working on right now has a spur switch that goes over to the bascule bridge. Also, how I have this set up is loops 2 and 3 are going to be run by the Z4000 and are on my older DCS system for the MTH trains, and the track 1 and 4 will be the Lionel base 3. So I'll go ahead and start her up. This here is my BNSF. It's a Proto Sound 2 engine. It's probably one of my favorite ones. And then outside track I got a 2025. Alright, I'm going to conclude this video right here and pick up with track number 3, which will be the next interior loop with another drawbridge over there, and check my clearances on all these accessories, and I'll get right back on it again. Hope you guys all had a blessed Christmas, and looking forward to the new year. God bless.